Righto, a very nice day yesterday.
Yeah, good day. I always look at the end of the day to see who had the best day, and I haven't had a best day out of the whole fleet for a while, so it was good to get it in yesterday.
Yeah, and tell me about it.
It was pretty tricky. First race was probably 10, 15 knots, and same direction as the day before. So we had left shifts and right shifts, and it was, I guess, a bit tricky all over the place, and you can tell by we've had four races and four different winners. So, but it was good to be so consistent. And the second race was a little windier, and we really got to stretch the legs.
And today is going to be very light.
Yeah, we're already postponed on shore. Light breeze. A little scary in the light wind. Anything can happen, and I've already got a big drop, so I really need to be on my game today and getting some consistent results in.
Yeah, the fleet. There's good guys everywhere.
Yeah, like the race that I was really at the back. I was looking who I was around, and there was good guys there, and I was going, who's at the front of the fleet? But you look the whole way through the fleet, and there's always someone that okay, like there's always good guys right to the front and pretty much right to the back.
Probably about half the fleet could possibly win a race.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we had 8 races and 8 different winners. Like that would be totally possible. But yeah, I reckon easily 20 guys in the fleet that could win a race, if not more.
So I guess with a drop in your pocket or on your shoulder, you've got to sail a little bit conservatively.
Yeah, I guess you can tell that everyone's kind of starting to get slightly bigger scores, and it's hard to sail conservatively. And with the calibre of guys that we've got here, if you sail too conservatively, you're just going to end up at the back anyway. So you got to, the risk reward thing is you got to really go for it. But if it's 50-50, you really got to have in your mind that I've already got to drop in and need the points.
Yeah, and so your starts are a little bit easier, a little bit more conservative.
Yes and no. Yesterday I had a bit of a sketchy second start, but I got away with it, and I guess you just got to take what you get and really quickly run with it. I think if you hesitate a little bit, like everyone kind of is good and quick and has a decent game plan. So if you're a bit hesitant in your own game plan, then you can really get caught out and left behind a little bit, and that just cost you a lot.
The conditions yesterday suited you?
Yeah. I say,
they suited me. Your preference is for heavier breeze, isn't it?
I'm not really sure. I wouldn't say like I'd want it windy every day. I think a bit of everything is good. I think it's easy to get a worse score in lighter winds, just from the fact that it's so variable sometimes, and you can really kind of get caught out and left behind. Either by the decisions you make or even just a little unlucky. So yesterday was a bit easier to get some consistent results just with some boat speed. So, with the drop already me carrying, I'd maybe rather some stronger winds.
Yeah, and today won't be that.
Yeah, it looks like it. Well, it looks not like it, but I think still anything can happen. We might get some. I've seen some forecasts with some moderate winds, so that'll be good enough.
Yeah. Okay. And so you've won this regatta twice before. The conditions then?
I think last year was just pretty much onshore, quite windy every day. So it was, we had the same breeze every day, and game plan pretty much didn't really need to change from day to day. So this year it's already 100% different, nearly 180 degrees breeze, different direction. So, but the one thing, both the years I've won here, I've never led into the medal race. So as long as I'm in the game, I think I'll be into the shot.
Yeah. And obviously with a smaller fleet, that does mean you're racing the same people all the way through. So there's not as many surprises in the second half of the regatta.
Yeah, I think just the fact that you're racing all the guys, it seems a little more fair. There's never any thinking that your fleet's harder than someone else's fleet. You're just racing the same guys all the time, and you got the same opportunity they do. They're not racing bunch of different guys or at a different time with different wind. Everyone's got the same opportunities, same breeze, same guys. So I think it is much better.
And obviously with less fleets in total, the ability of the race officers to set good races is increased, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. The one thing that we normally suffer with having so many boats and I guess so big a fleets and so many boats out on our course is we spend a lot of time sitting around with general recalls and all that sort of stuff. The first day we didn't even have one general recall, so it was a little different experience. You know, normally the first start you just think it's about a warm-up because there's no way we'll get away, but we were, so it's much more pleasant, I guess, and we just go out and do our racing and come back in.
Yeah, and generally you're pleased with this format?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think as long as it's a fair, I guess, qualification into who comes here and all that's, I guess, fair for everyone. I don't see any problem with it.
Yeah, and going forward, are you going to do Qingdao?
I'm not sure. I think it'll be I don't know. I haven't thought that far forward yet.
Yeah, okay.
I went last year and it was fine, but yeah, I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, and the prize money growing around the circuit. They're talking here of 250,000 euros in Dubai.
Yeah, well, it's good, I guess. I won some prize money in Qingdao last year, and I won some prize money in Abu Dhabi, so that was good. And it's a little different racing for money. You know, you think of elite sports, and there are always kind of money's involved, and it's just not really for us. But it's a good incentive, I guess, and it's a good way to push harder.
Yeah, all good. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Good luck today.
Cheers, no worries.
Thank you.